Night Owl, you don't have to. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're well. Night Owl disliked every single story I posted. Alright, here's a sad one. 1,000 pound sisters star Tammy Slayton confirms husband Caleb Willingham dead at 40. I am devastated. Exclusive. Let's read it. It's not big. It's not a big thing. Big read like my other ones is. It just says Caleb Willingham, the husband of 1,000 pound sisters star Tammy Slayton, has died at age 40. People can confirm. And then it says tap a bio link more details. Here's another one. Oh, oh. Here's another one. Madonna hospitalized for serious bacterial infection. Halts tour. Full recovery expected. Oh, good. Madonna has been hospitalized due to a serious infection on Wednesday. Talent manager and producer Guy Orzeri announced on Instagram that the Material Girl singer has been in the ICU trying to recover from the health scare. Wow. Ew. There's a couple of them, too. There's a couple more. Ivy Shush. Man who allegedly robbed woman at gunpoint demands she connect with him on Facebook. Too pretty to rob. Oh boy. A man accused of robbing a woman at gunpoint outside her, oh boy, Indianapolis, Indiana home insisted she send him a friend request on Facebook before asking her out on the social media platform, according to multiple news outlets. Oh boy. On May 8th at about 4 a.m., a woman was checking her mailbox after arriving home from work when a man approached her, pulled out a gun, and demanded to get inside her home, police alleged, according to the local station. And if you want to hear more, you just have to go to um, People Magazine on Instagram. Here's one more. Grand jury declines to indict Travis Scott in Astroworld tragedy that killed 10 people. What? Travis Scott will not face criminal charges in connection with the crowd crush at the rapper's Astroworld Music Festival in 2021, when 10 people died and thousands were injured. Why would he get? Why would he get charged if it's? He didn't say, "Yeah, let's crush the crowd. Yeah, do it, do it." I'm like, I think that's it. Oh, we already knew that. Woman mature faster than men. Yep. I found out women can continue to grow because we continue to produce the hormone for growth. It's done, Penny. Okay, I have a question for everybody. I found something out today, so I'm gonna ask everybody if you know who this name belongs to. What am I doing? Come on, Michelle, get to your channel. There you go. No, 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 no. At least it's not fungus no more. Hey, Ashley. Yep, it's a farm, alright. I'm calling it Grandma's Farm. What? Izzy, what have you been drinking? Hi, babies. Ah, down on Grandma's farm, we have a great big pig, which it looks a little weird over there. It don't always go like that, so I think I'm gonna do something right there. It looks a little off. So are you serious? Did you ring the police? Because I would. Oh, you know what you should do? Oh, play Baby Shark. This one guy did that, and the lady next door shut his. Yeah. I grabbed 3 cans of the sparkling water, thinking 2 will fit in there. Nope, only 1 fit. I nope. I just turned the music up louder. I can play the games. Wait, I can play that game. Trust me, I'll win every time. Yeah, this one guy's. I heard him playing his music. It was Elvis. It was in Riverbend, and was it in Riverbend? Was it Baby Shark though? It was I told him to play a certain song next time, an annoying song that no one likes. Oh! I told him to play the Barney song. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family, and so on. So he asked his nieces to come over his kids and record it. He says, "Can you help me with something?" Sure. So he was playing Elvis and stuff. My mom loved it, and he put it up a little louder, just and not even blaring. It was just a little louder. And I went, yeah, it's Love Me Tender, my favorite. So he turned it all the way up. It was noon. It was not, I'm trying to sleep here. I says, well, it's noon. Get up. Do it. I went, and yeah, he had it record on one tape, and he put on one. It was a double decker, so you put in one tape here, and this one recorded. So that's what he did. He recorded that part of the over and over again through the whole tape, and he just let it play. Are you gonna be quiet and let me listen to Elvis? Yes. Turn off the Barney, please. Mm-hmm. Let me see what that is. I think that's a K. No, that's a Z. It's a 4. Get a Z. We'll put it on there and see what it looks like. I know people they had this diamond painting. It looked a little off, because everybody's head was stopped short at a certain area, so he fixed it. And they go, oh yeah. Someone told him, well, maybe it's supposed to look like that. Half the head is there, and the rest, and half of the color in the face is green. It was a misprint. I forgot what color, what number that one is. Let me see. Well, about the time that the brick came screaming through the window, it's about the time I find out that it was works night shift. Oops. Well, he could have knocked. I work night shifts. Can you hold off for a couple hours? They could have done that. You need to call the cops, Izzy. You need to call the cops because that is not right. Get him to at least pay for your window, and then you will like stop playing maybe so loud. I would say but it is during the day. Get to me earplugs. Oh no, that was 4. Um, what's this one? It's a Y. Yeah, it's the same right there and the same right there. It had it looking like it, here the body it ends here, and then there's the head, and I'm like, it looked kind of stupid. I made it more plump. See, I'm almost tempted to fix that, but nah. Um, mm. Yeah, well, what'll happen if your head was right there? Oh, that's sad. In Riverbend, another time when that same guy was playing music at the decent, um, um, decibels, I guess you could say, decent level, we could hear it outside. So me and my mom went to his right near his window to listen to it, so he didn't have to turn it up. And this guy that lived 2 buildings down went over because that's his mother that needs to sleep during the day. I don't know why. Threw a rock in his house and destroyed his um exotic fish tank that the landlord let him have because he was on first floor. No, he was on second floor, and it was exotic. Thank God he had another tank ready, so he picked those fish up and put it in the other one. He always did that. He always had another one ready just in case something like that happened, and he saved from a flood. He got all his clothes and bed sheets on the floor to soak it all up. But he also called, I think it was Ron, and Ron came running over. Who did this? Is we were watching, listening to his music, and the guy that's running right there. And then I think Mike was still working there, and Mike, stop him! He's getting arrested. And then he told him to go in the office. And Ron says, he was only playing music, and it's not even loud. And then the woman comes, oh, my son probably did that because he got mad because I keep getting woken up. And Ron says, no offense, this is during the day. It's noon. Well, I have my lunch and take a nap. Then go in the bedroom and shut the door. Oh, I can't do that. I can leave the window open. Oh, no, no. That's not the way it goes. He will be charged for this and evicted. And he got evicted, and he took his mother with him. She did not like that. It says, because of you, I have to. He put her in a home. So the home says, well, if you can prove that you can take care of yourself, we'll let you go home. And Ron kept her apartment because she called him. Says, don't give my apartment out. Because she had her insurance covered it. They wrote it off as rehabilitation for 2 months. So over that, they rehabilitated her, quote unquote, and so she can get back into Riverbend. And she never complained about the noise ever again. She felt like it was her fault, and she said to Ron, it's partially my fault because I called him, go do something about that stupid noise. Now, she shuts her, now, from then on, she shut her door. She went in the room like Ron said. She set an alarm clock for just 3 hours, just in case. But she always slept half hour. But when she hears music, she's up. So, well, don't put, hey, Izzy, don't put it so loud. So Ron wrote up something about noise during the day. It's during the day. If you're sleeping on the couch, you get woken up by music. If you have a medical condition that you have to be sleeping at noon, and you hear music and you complain about it, then you need a doctor's note signed by your doctor and brought to me. Because people are allowed to play their music as long as it's not over blaring. So don't go throwing rocks in people's houses. Hey there, Miss Rockin' Robin. Well, Izzy, you got to think about other people too. After the tank got destroyed by that guy, I run. I'll look for a 2-bedroom for him. He had partial custody of his son, so he always put the tanks in his room, and puts a bed in there. Oh no, he doesn't even keep the bed up half the time. And, he keeps it underneath his bed, um, in his room. he he rushes, and his kid was only like 2, so it was like a toddler's bed, and he brings it into that room and puts it up. I wasn't gonna say nothing because there was only a way he could see his son. It's not he doesn't even sleep over, but the thing is, Ron says, "Get your ex in here. Maybe she can help you get this place." So she goes, "Yeah, we have partial custody, half here, half there." That's what really was, but he doesn't have to live with me half the time. Just on the weekends, let me have him. That's all. Mostly all the time, the kid wanted to go home to his mommy. Get this. One time, I lived above the new. Before we had Ron, it was Carol. She was a maintenance worker. One of them. She was a head maintenance, and Duffy got fired. Thank God. He was not nice. But anyway, so Carol was put manager. I'm like, yes. She was the nicest person. And I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. I know someone lived near this lake, and it was like fenced off. And he called the state and stuff like that and said, "Why was this fenced off?" So they had the people come down looking at it. Says, "That's not our fence. That's a private fence." I'm like, "This is all on your side. So if you don't have no kids, and I have kids, but they know enough not to go over here." I says, "You can actually add dirt over here to make it so they can walk into the lake, because it was a safe lake. There was no crocodiles." Sorry, remember a prank I pulled on somebody? But there was no crocodiles in the water or anything, so you can actually make it safe to where it was, because it went like this and probably like this. So he had trucks and trucks loads of dirt and sand and everything over there to make it level and pack it down some when the water level was really low. That was the best time to do it. And he raked the bottom of the thing because there was other stuff in there. Hi, Carol. How are you? Looks like a handful of hair inside my shirt. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, my brother don't like those black bean burgers. He has a tooth from them, and he could have sworn made a hole in his pants. But poor guy. Oh, that's pretty cool, Izzy. Ashley, are you still here? Yeah, I wish I had a whole bunch of land for the people with dirt bikes. You ruin the land, you fix it. That's the way it would be. So we have stuff for sandwiches, so we don't have to cook. I'm like, yay! I wanted eggs with my rice. I explained how I was gonna make it. There was no eggs. Okie dokie, bye. I asked him to get some eggs. Can you get eggs? I guess I forgot to tell you because I went to get a couple to add to my veggie rice I made, and there was none. I guess I guess I forgot to tell him so. Oh wow. In Riverbend, they had to block it off completely because you can easily get underneath the fence, and I always went underneath there until I scraped my whole back. So my mom had to put in. Oh my God, did she had to? I went, Mom, just soap and water. That's all you need. She goes, "Oh, okay," because I read back then you shouldn't use peroxide because I didn't know why. So we didn't have it anyway. So I just lifted because I had my bathing suit was all open back, so I just lifted up my shirt and she got soap and water. Oh, I have my bathing suit. Nah, I didn't have a shirt on. I just leaned forward. She just washed it with soap and water, got it all clean. And she dabbed it dry. I says now rubbing alcohol. I knew it was gonna sting, but so she poured it all on it, and I waited till it stopped stinging, and she got um near triple antibiotic cream, and she put it all on those scratches. So it was right after, not right after. I think it was a couple years after I got hit by the car on Dyer Ave, and I got up and walked home. I got scared. Stupid car. You know what? I should have stayed there and had them call my mom. The guy was drinking. And let me just say one thing: when I looked both ways, there was nobody there. Like, no one told me it was dangerous to ride a bike across the street. And I say, wait, what? Izzy, you're being naughty. Oh, 7. Rocket Robin, what's wrong? Something wrong? Oh. You know what you can get people with? Do what Lance Stewart did. Instead of shampoo, it was that Nair hair removal. And put it in Cody's shampoo bottle. Everybody knew it. And he chased after Lance. Oh, he only had a towel blocking his jewels, and he was running down that street. I'm gonna kill you. He was naked. I don't know why he shaved his head before. Um. Oh yeah, 'cause you're really quiet. And yes, you are allowed to be quiet on here. Every other one and two. Okay, that's perfect. All right. That's not what I said. Oh, Mama Fruit Bat was live and I missed it. She didn't even see me going into the chat, man. I'm kind of upset I missed it. Well, this one guy, he wanted to do that trick on his sister. Which he got her. I mean, she got him because she watched him do that through the crack of the door. Says, she's never gonna know. And she goes, oh, oh, oh. No one's, you're not gonna know what I'm gonna do. So she had a new bottle of his shampoo in hers and didn't say nothing. Went to her room, was quiet about it. He went to his room laughing. She went into the bathroom. In his old one, got rid of the shampoo, put the Nair in his, hid the new one of his, threw out hers, and got a new one. Because she changed shampoos. So I love this new shampoo. It's all the work. It didn't work. I'm like, what? I threw out my other shampoo. Oh, nothing. Your turn. No. You know the little things, they're harmless. You throw them down and they pop. Julia did this to Lance a while ago. And you lift up the lid, and the other thing that you tush sits on, along there, you put those caps on it. She was putting it there, and it actually popped in her hand. And she goes, "Ow!" Because you have to like do something to get them to stay put. And then she carefully put that down. And so he had to go, I guess number two, sat on it, and then he screamed. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry, Robin. I was only worried about you. Sorry I asked. Oh yeah, water balloons. Wait till your neighbor puts the washing out on the line, then launch a bunch of water balloons over the fence. Oh boy. This one person's had a mechanical um, clothesline, which it went back and forth, and it would help. He thought it would help the wash, and it just made this really annoying squeak. So people all the time would, when he left, quickly they shut it off. So I said, why don't you just put super glue in on the pulley? And this was in I almost said Amazon. No, AOL chat room. So that's how long ago this was. It's okay. I'm gonna do that and see. So snuck in there in the middle of the night and put it in there. And all along the rope too, because I guess he had to work late and he didn't bring in the wash. Um, and she wet the wash too while she was out there. And she went back to her side and went in the room. And the boy said, "What the heck is this?" And she stayed in her room. Oh, thank God! Right after she did that, it snowed. What did it rain a lot? So her footprints got washed away. Okay. If you really want to get someone, oh boy. Won't they know it's there? Do they have a? Does it have a color to it? They put that kind of stuff. If you ever watch Lucas, poor Corey Haim, his character had that put on his balls. The guys put it on there with the hands. I'm like, couldn't they put on gloves first? Oh yeah, it must be the same stuff. I think everybody around lives around there will know. One kid's got in trouble in Riverbend dropping water balloons, and it caused some first responders to drop the patient. And the patient, well, what the heck was that? No, and told of his first response, I'm fine. Who did that to you to cause you to drop me? It's not your fault. And I said to I pointed to the woman. It was as if to say it was your son. And I told the first responder, there was cops with them, third floor on the right. So, yeah, there was going to be charges against him. That little boy, yep. Because it's good to take care of it now. I told the mother later. Did they really have to give it? It knocked the girl off the stretcher. That was a big, full blown water balloon that I don't know how he handled picking it up. He looked, they were carrying, and he just quickly picked it, threw it over. Now, was it one of those little ones? It hit me. I'm like, ha 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 ha. But if it was a big one like that that caused the poor guy to stumble, actually fell into the wall. The wood was even cracked. He was a big buff guy. I'm like, and the poor woman. Thank God she was okay. She actually broke her fall with her arms, so obviously she was not hurt from falling in the shower. She says, "No, like obviously I'm not hurt from falling into the shower. I might be hurt now. My wrist hurts now from catching myself." Thank God she had sheets over because she was not dressed. So they had to go in her, get some sweatpants and a sweatshirt and her sneakers out of there. So when she got home, she can just put those on and no. What color is 8? No grass is okay. Someone put something behind mom's tires and thought she popped the tire. Oh my God, I popped the tire. Michelle, go look. I went, no, you go look. It's your car. Like, what? And she go, I said, oh, it was one of those bomb bags. They put it out there and it exploded behind it. I'm like, so I had some water, a couple bottles of water. I didn't know how long it was going to be, so I grabbed 2. And she wanted to wash it away. She didn't know if it was going to hurt the tires, and I don't blame her. So she washed it off with the cement with that. Actually, I had several waters with me. I went, here, Ma, do 2 of them on it. So she did 2. And yeah. We found out it was only baking soda and water and stuff. time, and she waited until the kids moved. Next time, just pretend that you're gonna go back up. They'll like dart out of the way. I remember one time when before Chaz Bono became Chaz Bono, well, he was always called Chaz. But anyway, when Chaz Bono was a she and rocking out with her long hair, I liked her back then. I'm like, I said, Ma, she's beautiful. Isn't she? She said, yeah. And her, my mom's godson was either living with us then or visiting. I said, oh, she's lesbian. She said she was beautiful. I said, so what? I said, my mom's beautiful. I'm not a lesbian. I said, shut the blank, 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 blank up. He was visiting. He was visiting because I told him to get out. Sounds bad. Mom said, no, I'm not going to kick him out. It's fine. I'll go to the room since I'm not allowed to stand up for myself. He didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, yes, he did. He accused. Well, I was in denial back then what I was, and I didn't actually know for of extent what I was I full gay? I didn't know about bi then. What am I if I'm looking at guys as well? I was so confused for a long time. I was 10 years old, looked at a grown man, said, ooh, he's hot. And I'm like, my mom went, Michelle. What? I'm not gonna go ahead. He's ugly. No, I said he's good. He's gorgeous. Oh wow, that's really short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. The first person I said was gorgeous was not a woman. So that's how I knew I wasn't. I'm not a real gay. What am I? For like the longest time, I didn't know. But when I was going to school, what the? Oh, when I was going to school, I looked at a girl. I thought she was beautiful. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, no. I had other thoughts in my head too. I was so scared then. No, that can't happen. And I put it out of my head after that. I never talked about it. Never thought about it actually. Never thought about it. I'm like, no, no, no. And I just concentrate on guys after that. But then after a while, you can't stop thinking about what you really are. You should never lie about who you are. What I'm saying is, don't lie to yourself about what you are and who you are. You know what I mean? And I haven't acted on it at all. I wanted to, but nope. I didn't. Don't say good job on that, but the other person didn't want nothing to do with me like that. I'm like, okie dokie, bye bye. Not because he said no, but I felt foolish after that. Now that same person who was said she was like that then, she was bi then. Now she's not. I went, then you were never. She goes, it's a choice. I went, no, you're born like that. I guess I chased everybody away. And someone said to me once, what you talk about, you chasing everybody away. And I'm like, well, then they can bring up a different subject. I'm like, I got some boxes broken down in the middle of doing that. I stepped in the dog's water bowl. The water went everywhere. So I clean that up, and that being overweight, doing littlest things makes you out of breath. So I expected to put a few things that's on top of the bookshelf away somewhere. Put the TV up there. Move the sewing machine so I could put this little shelf over there. Because I told my brother, says I have two shelves. You can work around those and build a bookshelf. He could, because he can make one exactly that size. Measure exactly where the shelves are. He can permanently put the shelves in. Uh-huh. Okay. Someone wanted to do that in the closet, make shelves in the closet and everything. And so Ron said, "Well, let Mike do it." You know, didn't say to him, "This is the one time Ron messed up big." No, Mike, I'll pay you for it because I forgot to tell them that he had to get paid. Oh, no, no, no. You don't have to pay me for that. That was my privilege. I thought you told them and stuff like that. I says, oh, no. I made a mistake not telling him. I just noticed something. Oh, so that's leaves in front of the fence. I'm like, oh. See, my pig looks nice and plump now. I think that might be a cat. I'm not sure. Gee, there. Oh. I remember this one woman, she was so connected with her child, new baby. She never let no one else change her, feed her, bathe her. So when she had to go back to work, the husband took over because he had an at home job. That baby literally screamed bloody murder from the time she left until she came home 2 hours later to check up on her. So why is she crying? Says he, she has not stopped. You spoiled her too much. I had to get Michelle here since she's a woman to calm her down. She calmed right down. And I looked at the baby. You gotta have your father take care of you. Stop this crying. I told him. She lived a couple doors down. So I don't. Is there something wrong? Please help. She went back to work and I'm trying to do my online stuff. It was right before my mom had the strokes and stuff. They soon moved out because, someone across the hall was being rude and everything. They offered to take the dog. I should have had him take it. But anyway, so I told the baby a few times, let daddy take care of you. He's a good guy. Hey, he made you. And the baby smiled. But you can't poop on him. You can. And the baby laughed a little. Big smile. And he goes, what are you trying to tell my daughter? I'm telling her to poop on you? Yeah. I chased everybody away. how they do Christmas at the Doug's. This one family chose to try to do that. The kids are so disappointed that they said they'll never do it again. Oh, because the kids didn't exactly understand that they weren't getting gifts from everybody. They were getting gifts from one person. So you pick 5 items you want. So when they were doing this, is only from one person, and then gave all the list to that person. No, where's her list? She says, I already gave it to her earlier. And she says, here it is. Had 5 stuff. It had a list for every person's 5 items, and he didn't understand until then. He goes, oh, I have to redo my list. And they did it that year. Is everybody happy with the stuff? Yeah. Merry Christmas. What he gave his sisters was ridiculously pad of paper and a package of pencils. That's all those 2 got. Oh, wait a minute. Well, he had one sister. So he got a dollar. Yep. He spent $1.50 on his sister when the sister spent like 50 on him. So the parent said, I don't think you understood. Where's her list that she gave you? Oh, I wanted to save the rest of the money for me. I mean, okay, you did not know the concept. They explained it to him so many times. $50 was the limit you could spend on them. So spend the whole $50, otherwise it comes back to them because it was their money to begin with. So, he said they looked at the girls. Says, which one costs about that? Son, they want that one. Then the rest goes in your room for, like, let's say his birthday or something. Okay. And they wanted to make it fair. So, yep, so they had each other, and the other sister had the mother. The mother had the father, her husband, and the husband had the daughter. So, this is, they drew names out of hats. We're not doing it this way no more. So they said the girls have each other, the boys have each other. Who has a mom? Nobody. So that's why they say, oh, pick out of the hat. Oh no, so yeah, they were they said that they'll never do that again because the oldest son thought it was stupid to only get not even an eighth of the gifts that I deserve. And it's like, fine, go in your room, don't open it. But that was like a mock Christmas because they wanted to try it. It was for, what is it? It wasn't for Christmas, I don't think. I think they watched a Christmas, Doug's at Christmas at near Easter, and they were gonna get gifts for them. $50 is the limit. Goes, well, now this is what we'll do for Christmas. So they wrapped it all for Christmas. They wrapped it in Christmas papers because that's all they had. And so. Hey Arnie, Fun Seeker and Friends, aka Layla and Maya. So at Easter, I know I said Christmas, but I forgot it was Easter, but they had the Christmas paper, and they said they're never going to do that again. No. They actually, the girl opened up hers, but the parents took all the gifts back because it was ridiculous. They unwrapped everything and had the receipts and took it all back. We're not doing this. Forget it. Because we're going away for Easter. After Easter, I'll give you your Easter gifts. They go, don't worry about it. It's fine. So, grounded the boy, put the girls in the room, watch a movie. We'll be back in a little while. Okay. Lock the doors so no one can get in. And they got all their Easter stuff and put it in their room. They had a room inside of a room. So they said, this is going to be ours. Because, Christmas, and they locked that room. And they always had, they put shells on there, and it was awesome in that room. So they set up their Easter baskets. The mother even said to the husband, are we actually going to get the boy one? Oh, they were in the chat room, so not a chat room. Can't remember where I heard this. Oh, it's someone's live chat. I was lurking. I was shy, so I didn't want to talk in the one yet. I chat in there. Says hi everybody. I'm just I can't remember the name. I'm just watching, not talking. They said, oh, that's a lurker. Went, okay, I'm just lurking. And I told that person, says, thank God you didn't do that on Christmas. Said, yeah, we're not doing that no more. Even though they don't get tons of stuff. They get like, some people don't even get this much. They get 20 gifts each. I think I got what, 10 or 5 or something like that. Some one year it was only 4. I opened all 4. I went, thank you. Dad says, you're welcome. You're not upset it's only 4. We're little kids. We don't need a lot. Remember that. I mean, me and my big mouth, because my next birthday gift, I got one gift, that's it. I went, He felt bad, so that's when he got me that. That coloring book was chock full with all my awesome pages. I couldn't even, can't remember. It says he just grabbed it and grabbed 2 boxes of the 64 crayons, because I went through them like crazy. And I put them away. My dad said, let him color in that new coloring book. I'm like, Dad, that's my new one. No, I was 6 or 7 or something like that. I wasn't 5. I wasn't talking that clearly yet, believe it or not. And he says, go get it. I went, yes. And I give it to him. He says, no, I'll give him my old crayons. Black marker. He wanted markers. My mom, he says, let him use a marker. It was one-sided page. He says, just do this and behind each one. Okay. Got the black one and scribbled in the whole thing. And they were leaving. I said, see what he did? And the mother and father says, oh, you like, oh, no, my dad was babysitting them. You wanted me to color with him. I says, yeah, I color mine. He colors these blank pieces of paper. I know what he does to coloring books. Like, he made me let him use it, and with markers, he scribbled on every single page and ruined them all. Because we go to we go to this place. It's almost like a daycare, and it was free, so we went there. He was there. He ruined like 5 or 6 coloring books with a black marker, so he was never allowed to go back there unless his older sister was there. So, and the parents said, what's the?" All right, then I won't bring him here." And everybody went, "Thank God." And that's the same place that left me alone. And they were in another room and wouldn't let me in because they thought I was too young for something. Went, "They're all in my class." Oh, yeah, but it's not right for you. And nearly pushed me out. And my mom and my dad picked me up without them knowing, and I grabbed my stuff and I left. And they see me run. They thought I was playing. So they called my dad. Says, "I can't find your daughter." Says, "She's with me. I signed her out." When they were being mean, they left me alone. And that's when there was a meeting. We just stayed by ourselves, and my sister says, "Well, what they were doing in there was not for her." And then my dad says, "Yeah, but you don't leave a child alone." So they weren't paying attention. Obviously, they didn't even see me pick her up. Oh, it's gone. Wow. I hate when those headaches come. Well, I didn't say to come back. Well, I'm gonna go. My headache keeps coming back and leaving, back and leaving. So I'm gonna go close my eyes for a little while. Don't forget, be kind to one another. Peace out.